Hi everyone, I'm Scott. This is my channel CineRam, and I'm here to talk to you about the films of Wes Anderson. Wes Anderson has a new movie that could be in theater near you right now, depending on when I post this video. I have been interested in Wes Anderson for a long time. I think the first film of his I went to see in the theater was Rushmore, which was very well publicized, I think, despite the fact that it was a small budget movie and probably didn't make a ton of money. And I've gone to see most of his films in theaters over the years, but I didn't really become a Wes Anderson fan until 2014 when Grand Budapest Hotel came out. That's a movie that I saw in the theater and then watched many, many more times when it aired on HBO. I became quite fond of it. It's a movie that is just a pleasure for the eyes and ears, and I've enjoyed a lot of it. I also spent some time in the years since then kind of deciphering more clues about the identity of the writer that's telling the story. Like a lot of Wes Anderson movies, Grand Budapest Hotel is structured like it's an adaptation of a piece of literature that actually doesn't exist. For example, Royal Tenenbaums and Grand Budapest Hotel are meant to be adaptations, meant to seem like they're adaptations of novels, even though the novels don't exist. And The French Dispatch is, of course, an adaptation of a newspaper supplement, including, the page count for each section, everything like that. It's all in the title cards there. And then you've got the actual adaptation of Fantastic Mr. Fox, which is a Roald Dahl book, children's book. When I recently watched Grand Budapest Hotel very recently, I decided that it would be a good idea to rewatch all Wes Anderson's movies before his new film, Asteroid City, comes out. And I just finished yesterday by watching Isle of Dogs for only the second time. I'd seen it in the theater, really liked it a lot, and I rewatched it. I basically rewatched all of them in chronological order except for Grand Budapest Hotel, which is the one I technically saw first. So I'm going to get into a Wes Anderson mini director series in which I go through all of his films in one particular video and talk about which ones I liked and which ones I didn't, and then I will include Asteroid City in that video. Probably do that video next week after I've seen the movie, because it's probably going to be out here in Chicago on the 23rd, which is this Friday as I speak. That's June 23rd of 2023. Just so you know. But in the meantime, I would like to encourage you to check out a channel called Ryan Cam. The link to that is in the description below. And he is doing a full director's Wes Anderson series, like the kind that I used to do on my channel pretty regularly. He basically devotes one video to each of his films. Most recently, I saw him post the video on Isle of Dogs. So he'll probably have a video on French Dispatch, the last film that Wes Anderson did, pretty soon. As of this recording, I haven't seen it yet, but it should be out soon. And I've watched all his videos, and I hope that you do as well. So check out the link below, check out his channel and his series, and probably enjoy some of his other videos as well. As of right now, my favorite Wes Anderson film is The Darjeeling Limited, which is not really a popular choice. Most people don't pick that one as one of their favorites. But I like it a lot, and I really enjoyed it on my most recent rewatch and discovered maybe a couple new things about the film. Because I think I'd seen it, I know I'd seen it in the theater, but I don't recall if I'd actually watched it again on home video before my recent mass rewatch. I will say that I think that the short film, Hotel Chevalier, is one that you should watch before seeing the film because it really completes the experience. It was available as an online short when the movie first came out, but eventually they put new prints in theaters which had Hotel Chevalier right before the feature film, and that is when I went to see the movie, and that is, I think, the ideal way to see it. However, even though I would say that that is my favorite Wes Anderson film, the one that I enjoyed rewatching the most, of course, is Grand Budapest Hotel. I was very pleased when it won the Oscar for Best Original Score. Very well deserved, I think. And there's so many performances and so many scenes and moments in that movie that I really like a lot. And I get a kick out of it every time. Next week I'll have a Wes Anderson mini director series talking about all his movies in one big video Hopefully that won't be too long for my camera. So we'll talk then. Thank you very much, and please do check out Ryan Camp's channel. Later.